You clicked this video because you wanted to know the definitive way to unlock the jet gun in Liberty Falls, and I'm going to tell you just that. So for starters, you want to spawn, you want to jump right off the roof, you want to go over here to the Master Lodge, and you want to head to room 202, which is on the second floor. Now, be careful because zombies will rush out of this door, and it'll feel a little bit hectic for that round one rush. When you step into the room, you're going to realize there's a crafting table here. Now, there's no parts for you to pick up or anything like that here, but it's just a good starting point to figure out that crafting table. Step 2, you're going to want to go to the flower shop over on Washington Avenue. It's a couple doors away, but once you get there, there's going to be a little water pipe on the side with a water valve on the top. You're going to want to pick up that valve because you're going to need it later. Quickly moving on to step 3, you're going to want to go all the way up to the church, which is a couple more doors away, and right next to the church on the right side, if you're looking at it, there's a graveyard. You're going to want to go to the back of the graveyard where the armor plates are on the wall. And to the right of that, there's going to be a big window with a tree and a boot hanging by a rope underneath the tree. You're going to want to shoot that boot because what that does is that's going to give you a higher percentage chance to spawn the special zombies groundskeeper. So once that groundskeeper zombie spawns, which all you have to do is just kill zombies within the graveyard, and once you take out that groundskeeper, he's going to drop a key. It's going to be called the tool shed key, right? So you're going to want to put that in your back pocket and hold on to that, and we're going to move on to step number 4. You're going to want to open up the bowling alley. You're going to want to go across from the box location, and there's going to be a pressure gauge on the box, and you're going to want to attach the water valve that you picked up on there, right? So all you have to do is melee the box on the wall, and you want to attach that piece, and you want to start turning the valve. Now, when you turn the valve, it's going to spawn incredibly difficult waves of zombies that you're going to have to kind of survive. So if you're in squads, then it's easy to cover somebody while they're turning the gauge. But if you are on solo, you're going to want to kind of step away and survive these waves first and then go and crank it a little bit at a time. So once you finish turning the gauge, right, you're going to want to grab the water pressure gauge that it drops on the floor. Now head on back towards the church and cut back to the way you originally came. You're going to want to stop over here at the tool shed and open it with that tool shed key that we got before. You're going to want to grab the handbrake right inside on the table to the right. That is going to be your next part for the jet gun. Now by this point, you should have a good amount of salvage, right? So you're going to want to go over here to where you buy score streaks. You're going to want to buy the Mangler score streak. Now, you don't necessarily need this score streak, but I find it a little bit easier to do it this way than waiting for a Mangler to spawn. So over here in the corner of Riverside, you're going to see the electronics store that is gated off and there's no way in. You're going to want to use that Mangler score streak to blast open the doors. Now, like I said before, a Mangler can shoot his cannon perfectly at you. You could step out of the way. It can blast the doors open. You can get in that way, but I just find this a little bit easier. So once you go in, there's going to be scrap piles all over the floor for salvage. You're going to want to open every single one of them until it drops your wiring kit. This is going to be the last piece that you need. So after that, all you have to do is go back over here to the Master's Lodge. You want to go up the stairs like we did on step 1. You're going to want to go in there to that crafting table, and bada boom, bada bing, you craft that jet gun, and that is all you need to do. This gun right here is extremely necessary for any high round attempts, Easter eggs, anything like that for this map. It just picks out anything in its path, and I think it just helps out with all the bosses. So if you guys agree that this is the most definitive way to unlock the jet gun here in Black Ops 6 Zombies, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below and let me know if there's anything that you would change on this list. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourself a good day. Peace.